Mages and treasures. That is what we're playing as and finding, apparently, today in Mages and Treasures. That's right, the aptly named game where you play as this cute little mage dude who can shoot these, like, rock things here, which is kind of fun. So this is another game in the $5 budget range here for you guys here. And I'm actually going to turn the sound down just a little bit because I got to say, like, this attack sound may be one of the worst attack sounds in all of gaming. Really annoying. Really bad. Sound design is not this game's strong point for sure. And this game is, it's a decent little $5 budget title. Is it the best? No, it's not the best budget title I have ever played. Is it terrible? No. It's right there in the middle. It's mediocre. So where we're at in this game, like I said, playing as this mage here, we just destroyed this big ogre guy, the first boss of the game, the Earth Guardian, as they call him, which actually has been the most frustrating part of the game so far. And that's because it was just not a well-designed boss. It's a boss that is very janky. It would just follow you around and hit you no matter what. You had to be very smart about, like, outmaneuvering it and getting away from this gigantic, like, bullet hell rock thing that it would shoot out. I don't know. I was not a fan of that. However, we discovered a new area here. We are now in the snow. This is all completely new. One of the things this game desperately needs, though, is a map. It does not have a map. And we're killing these, like, cute little husky wolf things. It should have made those, like, a little bit more menacing. I feel bad shooting them. They just seem, like, really cute. Like, almost like they just want to... they just want to be pet. They just want to be loved, right? But, oh no. Nope, this mage is going to take them out. But yeah, there's a lot of exploration. As you can see, it's set up like an old school Zelda-style game, you know? And, because, you know, with that comes, like, a lot of, like, scrolling. Like, going through, you know, doors like that into the next area. Pick up that gold key. Gold keys are important. But there's no map to let you know, like, oh, have I been here? Have I not been here? And if there is, I haven't found it. Like, we have tons of options. You can turn on visual effects, weather effects, show the clock. You can turn on an easy mode. There's controls. But unfortunately... Oh, I guess that guy was a little close to me when I paused there. Unfortunately, there's no map. So I think that's a huge, huge issue with the game, because this is a game that is, you know, it's going to have you backtrack it a little bit. You know, it's not going to be super complicated. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a very long game either. As I played maybe 20 minutes of it and defeated the first boss. But at the same time, though, again, any kind of map like this doesn't have a... Any kind of game like this doesn't have a map is, you know, not great. We just died there. Every time you die, you are going to lose a bit of your coinage, which sucks because you do use your coins for different things in the game, like opening chests and opening doors and that kind of thing. But so far, the coins have not been, like, a huge, like, need-to-have thing. Like, I've used the coins to pick up, I think one was to get through and get a key for a chest, and in the chest was just, like, more coins and some health potions, which I thought was really stupid because I was like, wait, I just spent 100 coins to buy a gold key to open this chest so that way I could get a few coins out of it? No. Real dumb. So you'll go up to these little doors here, you'll hit the button, it'll say, need to find a switch that opens the path. You can see the switch right up there, which we can't get to. So we can go searching to see if there's another switch, or we can try some other doors. Need to defeat all the enemies to open that one. Okay, so we need to kill all these little huskies. So far, that's another thing with this game, too, is that the combat and the fighting in this game has not been, like, super fun. You can only shoot in, like, you know, up, down, left, right. There's no diagonal shooting. And you got to make sure you line yourself up correctly to take the little huskies and everything else out. But one of the most infuriating things about fighting that boss I was talking about, it was just a janky fight. And also, some of the tight situations you'll find yourself in, which, you know, hopefully we'll get in a second here so I could show you, is that when you run up against a wall here, it slows you down automatically. So you got to be careful. Like, there was a section where these rolling logs were rolling back and forth, and, you know, one hit would basically kill me. So I was like, oh, trying to avoid it, and then as soon as I would grip the side of the wall here to get away from it, I would slow down and then immediately get hit by the log because it was slowing me down. Now, if you just hit left and right, you're not going to hit it. But, you know, how many people are that precise with their controlling, right? People are going to hit up and over all the time and do this kind of thing, or down and over like this, because they're just trying to get away. Especially if you're trying to go down and to the left or to the right, which is what I was trying to do at the time, and that was very frustrating. So there are a couple little things, like I said, that about this game that like make it kind of just like, you know, like it's not terrible, but it's I think it's frustrating enough at times to be like, listen, like a little bit of playtesting would have like really helped figure this piece out, you know what I mean? And that's the problem with some of these budget titles that come out. They're only $5, and at times you get what you pay for, right? Sometimes you'll get a $5 game where you're like, wow, this is way worth the $5. And then you get a game that's $5, you're like, wow, this is awful. But you get a lot of the you know, ones right down the middle that feel like a $5 game, you know. And this is definitely one of those games. I don't think it's awful. I think people will have a good time with it. Here are those annoying logs, by the way. Do not grip the sides or run by the sides, because you will get slowed down. You will get killed. See, here you go. Here's one of those chests to open. We just got coins. Not even worth opening with the gold keys. By the way, your little spell that you cast here that shoots out also is not unlimited. Once that runs out, you gotta kind of like double back a little bit, make sure you don't get hit. So yeah, you know, no map, not great combat. Some of the you know, moving around stuff with the walls and everything just like can make the game more frustrating than it really needs to be. This should be a very simple, like, you know, run around and, you know, finish quickly type of game. And it is. But little things like that pad your experience and make it longer, but not because it's difficult, it's because it's frustrating. And that can be really, really annoying. But for those of you who don't care about that kind of thing, hey, you know, have at it, you know. For me, it's not that the game needs to be perfect or whatever, but there's just things that I just feel like are things you should think about as a developer, or at least like have these things play tested out by other people who have played your game, get some feedback, and be like, oh yeah, we could totally fix that little thing. And I feel like a lot of these $5 games that come out don't get the proper play testing. And, you know, as if that's a huge surprise, right? As if, because I'm sure a lot of these $5 games that come out, you know, they're probably coming out and they're meant to, you know, they're just meant to make a quick buck for some of these, you know, some of these companies that are releasing these games. But I think that legit there's got to be some companies out there that are releasing these games thinking like, yeah, these are legitimately good games, and I really hope people enjoy them. But I feel like playtesting is just one of those things that a lot of the companies have decided to just like not pay attention to. Because if they did, oh, gotta get away from that log. That will be a one-hit death, basically. But if they did pay attention to the playtesting, they may rethink some things. It's not like they need to completely change the game or move things around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more about just catching little stuff. Oh boy, look at this. We could blow up some barrels. That makes everything infinitely more fun. Oh god. Wonder how close you actually got to be to these things. All right, so we got a magic +1. We do have 100 gold, so we're gonna grab that. Let's go grab that now before we die. I feel like I'm gonna accidentally kill myself. There we go. Magic increased by 1. Now I can shoot, I think, 4 in a row. Yep, 4 in a row before the little magic gauge goes down. But yeah, anyway, as I ramble on here, I don't want to make it seem like I hate this game or it's awful or anything like that. It's just you got to go into it expecting what, you know, go with the right expectations, which is, you know, it's a $5 game. You know, it's only going to be so good. So, you know, like I said, going with the proper expectations. All right, we're going to go up here. And it may be a shocker to some of you. I was talking about how, you know, a lot of companies release these games to make a quick buck. I know that a few of them just release them to get, like, quick games out so that way people can, like, earn easy achievements and stuff. And I get it. I get why that would be the case. Like, why you want to give out easy achievements. Because there is a You found the Jade Ring. What is the Jade Ring? Press B or LT. Oh! Oh, wow. Okay, so those don't kill me. But they do take a lot of health. You know, because there is a market for that. There are people out there who want to just earn a lot of achievements. At one point, that would have been me, too. Oh, jeez. See, that's what happened to me. Look, I was trying to escape logs, and then that slows me down. That's what was killing me earlier in the game. God, that was annoying. And we gotta deal with more of these rolling logs. Ooh. See, these little parts here, I don't mind. They're just, like, challenging. Trying to get through. Get your heart pumping a little bit, trying to get through, right? But yeah, hey, you know, video game market's tough. You got to make more, money the any way that you can, right? You want to make $5 game NFTs or something, right? See, these chests are just not worth it. I got some health, but whoop-de-doo. Sometimes you can find health in the bushes, so it's like not a huge deal. All right, we'll do a few more screens here, guys, and you know, then we'll call it here. I think you guys pretty much get the point here. We could cheese these wolves here. But yeah, it's solving puzzles, pushing barrels, fighting enemies, opening some chests. Now and then there's a boss that shows up, you know, and lather, rinse, repeat, right? It's the same old stuff. Not, like I said, not terrible, not great. Is it worth your $5? It all depends on what kind of games you like, really. Take this guy out. There we go. Okay, so that opened that, but we also have a puzzle to solve, which will probably open this one, I guess. Yep, solve the puzzles. So I was really hoping during this playthrough we get to the second boss here, which we just might. It's another thing too, you know, they're like solve the puzzle, but I mean it's barely a puzzle. I mean you're just pushing some barrels around. Definitely the one before this was like a little bit more, like it would seemingly be a bit more challenging, but it really wasn't, because like you just pop the barrels into the place they need to go, right? And here it's just kind of more of the same. So there you go, puzzle done. And in here, oh jeez, that thing does not recharge quick enough, I gotta tell you. How did I not hit him with the whatever? How many hits do these huskies take? I thought they took 4. Wow, there's 8 of these we gotta hit? Okay. See, it's almost like one of those is just like not reaching or something. Because there was 4, that took that guy out. I don't want to get too close though. If you get too close, though, they will definitely hit you. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that opens that chest. That opens a gold key, so we get a free chest here. Let's see what happens. More coins. Now we'll go through here. Okay, I was hoping there'd be a boss in here. Oh, here's another enemy here, a new one you guys may not have seen. You got these spiders to shoot their spider webs at you. But there you go, guys. That is Mages and Treasures. It is very okay. It's not something I would write home about. You know what I mean? But it's not awful either. It's very much middle of the road, mediocre. But yeah, there you go. Check it out if you like. Don't. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.